is the last fun stage until I have to start
It looks really fun,
meandering.
Corey.
Chris, I posit a challenge to ye.
Go on,
A
then.
challenge, I say.
I'm not one to step down from a challenge.
I challenge you to put kazoo in a track for
annoying.
Bulbo and try to make it actually like sound sick.
Is kazoo a 90s instrument?
I don't know. I don't know how long
Kazoo?
that's been around. I assume that's been around for a while.
It's EA, even if it's not called the kazoo, I bet something like that.
I could do that, Lyle.
I
Easy.
genuinely think you could.
I'm gonna call it the Lyle song.
You could.
Because it was your idea. I'm gonna call it Lyle's idea.
Yeah, for context.
But
Lyle's
I'll
idea
reap
by
all
Chris.
the benefits.
That's fair. That's free. That's yours.
Thanks. Thanks, bro. That's collaboration right there.
Hell yeah. Where one person gets all the credit.
Oh my god, this level's so long.
What's wrong with it? I thought you said this was the last level to last.
And you said it was fun.
No, I don't know. When it comes to like levels with like Sonic stages, I feel like the sweet spot is like a typical song length. Like 2 minutes and 30 seconds would be how long I want a level to be, ideally. By
this
like,
is a Sonic Colors level.
yeah,
right?
this is a Sonic Colors. Like when it starts getting like 5 minutes, I know I fell off, so it's also me to blame. But at the same time, it's like these meandering on tracks is a little annoying.
I'm sorry, Corey.
No, it's fine.
I just wanted you to have such a fun time.
I am. I'm having so much fun.
Oh,
That would have been cool.
Corey.
Shit.
Corey careened off of a cliff.
Fuck, I don't know where I'm going.
You're going right to left.
Yeah, it's pointing you left. Corey, if Sonic showed up in real life and started asking you
I
for
got
favors,
news for you.
what would be like the most
that
you'd
might
do
have
for
happened
him?
quite a lot. Favors?
Yeah, like if he started like asking you for stuff, like what would be the most you'd do for him?
The most?
Hey,
Like,
Corey,
would you
will
let him live
drive
on
me
your
to-
couch for a month?
Drive
Yeah,
me
let's
to
not
Chase
sleep
Bank.
on
I
my
need to take
couch.
some money.
Would you let
Drive-
him borrow $600?
Borrow? I mean, I don't have that kind of money
No,
to
but
just get
he'll
willingly
pay it back in
willingly.
like a week.
Corey, newsflash, Sonic doesn't wipe his ass.
Newsflash?
Nope.
And he does eat a lot of chili.
He said,
That's all he eats, Corey.
That's true,
What if
that's
he
only-
was? What if when he
I
found
would
you?
teach him about the 5 other food groups.
What if he was hurt and his arms were broken and he
Sugar?
needed somebody to
Corey,
wipe his
what
ass?
if he was like that cheesy potatoes girl who cries?
Wait, how many food
I
groups
love
are there?
her.
How many food groups are
Would
there?
you wipe his ass? If he said, "There's no one else who will do this for me, Corey. I need you to wipe
Oh
my
my
ass."
god, I was trying to fucking get it the whole time, you bitch.
There you go. You got it. Oh,
oh my god.
see, that was for dramatic
asshole.
tension. That was good.
Corey, that was honestly sick as hell.
Could have fooled me, Tuts.
Anyways, we were talking about okay, the food pyramid. How much are there? There's like 8,
I don't know,
right?
they restructured
like
every
1,
5
2, 3,
years.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The food pyramid?
I
Yeah.
heard that thing was bullshit.
Yeah, Corey,
is
they-
bullshit.
they-
I
I
they
would
got- they
teach him
got rid
about
of
the
it.
other options in food. I'd be like, it's good that you're eating the bread
but
aspect
Co-
of chili dogs, but you should probably leave out the
But Corey, I'm
spicy
telling you,
chili
he's
sauce.
like, imagine you're living with him and you're saying this to him, and he's like the cheesy potatoes lady. He just cries. If you
He
put,
just like screams.
You put broccoli in
I
front of him,
saw
he
I saw an
cries.
episode of Murray recently with like this woman who's terrified of fucking olives. Have you ever seen that?
No, but I've seen similar like ones to
Look
that.
it up. He's like gripping her fucking hand like a serial killer. He's like, "You need to face your fears. What's your problem?" And then they bring out the olives like they won a thing on The Price is Right, and she fucking screams and they like bolt. It almost feels like what's that episode where it was a bunch of hicks who beat each other up? In the same similar vein, they like
What,
had
like Jerry
they like made him,
Springer?
yeah, Jerry Springer. It was like that where they chased him into the other room and she was screaming.
Wait, Corey, have you seen Steve Wilkos? By the way, I feel like if we talked
I used
about
to watch that after school.
Steve Wilkos. I don't
Steve
know that.
Wilkos was
Steve
the body.
Wilkos.
Steve Wilkos.
He was the
Wilkos.
bodyguard.
He was the bodyguard
The bouncer,
on Jerry
essentially.
Springer, and he would like grab people. He's a big bald guy, and he got his own show. And like he just brings people. It's kind of a similar thing to Jerry Springer, where he just brings on people that have like bad. But he usually brings on like more serious stuff, like domestic abuse and like
Oh no,
like guys that like are accused of like
He bullies the guys.
that's
yeah,
good.
then he
I mean,
really
that's
like,
good
you're
for
a little
context.
warm, buddy. You're small. I could like he like screams at him. He has a chair. He always like smashes.
That show is just so he can like power move like losers.
It's great.
Who's the
It's
guy who
funny.
does Old Spice?
Terry
I
Crews?
feel like Terry Crews could like fill the new role of that guy. I would be so intimidated
Terry
if
Crews
Terry
wouldn't
Crews
wanna
told
do
me I
that.
was a fucking worm.
That'd be scary.
Terry Crews like draws.
Does he?
Have you
Does he?
seen him drawing?
No.
He like he makes like TikToks where he draws hyper realistic human faces.
Whoa.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I like Terry Crews.
He's a cool fella.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool.
Fucking, you know what no one ever talks about?
What?
when Sonic's metabolism like dies, he's gonna
get fat.
gonna get
fat
love
Sonic.
handles.
he's gonna have a serious downfall.
I want to see Fat Sonic where he's out of breath after like 15 steps.
I just want to see him with like a soy body and like receding like
Big
quills.
man,
Yeah.
big man tits.
Well, I think what's gonna happen, right, is like if he ever retires or like stops running, you know, like he's gonna keep eating
the same
like
level?
he was carbo loading, right, and then he's just gonna get fat.
Yeah, he'll be eating 10,000 calories.
He's in his
before-
teenager period right now. He's like, I can eat chili dogs, and then like 5 years he's
This
gonna
is
be
literally
like.
this
It's
is
like how Michael Phelps would eat
this
like
seriously is just
100
a fucking
McNuggets
MASH
before
cartoon
swimming.
waiting to happen.
And like doctors will be like, you seriously need to cut this shit out.
And it's
Yeah.
like he's fine because he swims so much, but then the second he stops, it's like, oh man.
Yeah, he's gonna be like punching his chest and like eating Tums and being like, "Fuck."
That is like a shitty MASH video.
It's too real for a shitty. Like the fat part, maybe. I don't think they.
Oh yeah, the MASH videos are always like, and then he like killed everybody,
Yeah,
and then he like murdered
and
them.
then they slits their throat
He
and
slits his
wears their
throat and
skin.
gouges their eyes out.
Yeah, and MASH can't just write a story without characters being like brutally murdered at the end. I don't understand. Especially with
funny.
Sonic.
What if Dorkly did this instead?
No, Dorkly writes about mundane things.
Yeah,
and
they
living in,
would
like,
they would
a-
have him like punching his chest and
I
eating
honestly would
Tums.
prefer Dorkly over MASH.
I would too.
That's
I don't
high
know if I know the
praise.
difference.
I
What,
know.
what is mashed again?
MASH is like they make better looking videos, but with like
They
more
hire
annoying
like talented
writer.
people, but the writing is just the most horrendous dog shit I ever did here.
I have word the hair.
I hate it. I genuinely don't like it. And they made so many Sonic like parodies and cartoons that are just so unbelievably dumb and awful.
To be fair,
Anyways, to
what
throw MASH under
ground?
the bus.
What ground has not been tread with Sonic?
Oh shit!
Oh my god, that
Oh
was
my god,
that was like a Dark Souls moment.
that was a fake out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but I already knew that because I have a million hours in this game.
Well, then you should have at
Fuck.
least given it like a fake scream
Yeah,
when
you
it
should have
happened.
given us like a
Scream?
face cam.
Yeah, you should have reacted more.
To be honest, the context
Whoa.
of
Well, okay, he's
Were you
dead.
supposed to do that?
it. Yeah, that was also like to show you that you can actually die if you go into the tornado.
Poor classic Sonic.
This
If
is
Sonic-
this is a good stage. Like,
If
I
Sonic
love this
picks up a
stage.
cinder block and smashes classic Sonic's head, does he cease to be?
Yeah,
No,
because
I
he's in
think
the
it's
future.
different. Is it not a different entity?
No,
It's
they're
not him from the
future and
past.
past. It is.
It's
Like,
different
from
now.
the same timeline though.
This was Generations, but like Forces was like as if they were one.
What I'm saying is, don't they have different timelines? Don't
Or
they
no, it's not. It's,
So in Forces, does like past Sonic lose an arm and future Sonic gets
Yeah,
like a
is
metal
it
arm?
like Looper rules?
no, this is no. I was wrong. It's the opposite. They are. I think they are opposite. They're different. Okay, I don't need to go there anymore. You can stop.
Corey, you're doing rather spectacularly, you know?
Thank you.
There it is. There's the end of the level.
I'm gonna
Chased
jump on the
it.
spring.
I like that. That's a nice little. I wish the game
I
did
know
more
it's
of
cool.
that.
It's cool. It's like
Or
clever.
teasing you with the little goal thing?
Yeah, I like that it fucking
I
moved
also like
it
that
away.
it zoomed out really far so I could see the stage well, for context reasons.
I can't believe they figured out exactly what makes Sonic fun with these games, and then they never did it really again.
I know. Like Generations was like peak with 3D and stuff.
Yeah.
They squandered everything else, but I still think like the other games are good in their own right. Like I like Sonic Lost World. I know it's not great, but it has some charm to it and there's some fun to it. Like I would like to play that on here at some point.
Fine. I'm not gonna stop you.
All right, you don't have to twist our arms.
Yeah.
Do it.
Fine.
We're cool with it.
We gotta play every Sonic game ever made, including Sonic's preschool.
Corey, look, it's your favorite.
She is my favorite. I love her.
Is that Jewel encrusted into her head?
She could play around with my cock
Jewel?
for hours.
Corey,
Jewel?
if I took that off,
Their blood would spray out.
That would be very racist of you.
what would happen?
Sonic, I hope we can keep the slip up just between the two of us, alright? Me? Classic me? Is she talking to little old me? Is Portly Sonic gonna get something?
Tiny Sonic doesn't keep a fucking secret. He blabs to everyone.
Corey, similar to the
I got some
to
news
the,
for you, brother boy.
similar to the thing we talked about
Miss
you know,
Pretty
would
Kitty
you be in
wants
Sonic?
me.
Would
What?
you be the third Sonic movie? We were talking about that before.
Yeah.
If
I have to
Sega,
cut my dick off for hay pennies. What was
yeah,
it?
yeah, something like that. But here's a new one. If Sega came to you, if
Sega.
Sega
I
came
love-
to you, and they said, like Sonic's design is going to be the this little Sonic here, this little version, But his face, where his face is going to be you, Corey.
I would hate that.
Would you? You wouldn't do Corey the Hedgehog? It's like a friend of Sonic.
I don't want. No, I would hate that.
It's your
Sorry, Corey.
realistic face.
Yeah, your face is just.
I would be like, really.
Jesus.
I'd be like, really think this through, you guys. They'd be like, no.
They would be like, yes, we thought it through. We're doing it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, all right, well, what do the fans have to say?
They're
Everyone
going
loves
crazy.
it. Everyone's on board.
Everyone's on board?
We focus tested. Everyone
Everyone's
goes
on board?
crazy. Everyone goes crazy.
Everyone goes fucking
Everyone
crazy?
goes crazy for Corey the Hedgehog.
Okay, do it.
We
Corey the
focus
Hedgehog, up
tested
in
this
light.
image of you and Sonic like sharing a chili dog, and the fans just go wild.
Like, what's that one with the two dogs who share a piece of spaghetti?
Lady and the Tramp.
Do I do that with Sonic?
You
Sonic
could.
Sonic and the Corey.
We share. You know, Sonic does have like 2-foot-long fucking chili dogs you can get.
Well, this isn't one of those. It's a shorter one.
Oh.
But yeah, the
What is
fans
this
love
shit?
it.
Holy
Corey, you
fuck.
could be Corey. So you don't clash with
weird.
Sonic. You could have green fur. You know
Like
what I mean?
Scourge.
Yeah, you have
You
green
like
fur.
Scourge?
I do like Scourge.
See?
Like a sickly green, like a
Like
yellow, like a yellow
baby
green.
shit. Can I be baby shit green?
Baby shit green Corey fur with Corey's head on it, and they're sure a chili dog.
Okay. Sounds good. Where do I sign?
Right here.
He pulls his pants down, whoops his dick out. It's a living.
It's a living.
What if they were like Corey? For the next Sonic movie, we want Sonic to move more like his fan base. So we want to put cameras all over your house and mocap you 24/7 to get Sonic's mannerisms for the Sonic movie 3.
Okay.
And your top 15 recurring movements will be used as Sonic's.
All right. Well, I can already tell you what those top 15
Yeah, smack
reoccurring
it off.
movements are: sitting at a chair, lounging at a chair, laying down with my hand in my pants, laying down on the couch,
I can
maybe
see
in
Sonic
like
doing
a
all of these
like
so
a
far.
forward
Yeah.
version.
I think if you give him like a wheelchair, you might have to like compensate somehow. But yeah, if he's just like jacking off in a wheelchair the whole movie, I can see that being kind of interesting.
Sonic edges
What
in his
the fuck?
wheelchair.
Sonic edges.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
I've been edging.
Yeah, you would have different reactions to me beating off, I guess, at some point.
I've been edging for 9 damn hours. Let's tell you what.
I tell you what, Bob, been edging at me. My dick so raw is falling off at this point.
Jeez.
Jeez,
Sonic.
that's
Jeez, that was
really
crash.
graphic, dude. That's
That was a lot to
dude,
deal.
my mom listens, dude. Chill.
My mom and dad do just
Listen to
randomly
Sonic the Hedgehog?
watch
Do they
this
actually?
crap that we're doing right now.
They randomly watch. I'm so sorry.
If this happens to be the one
What about when
episode
we
your
talk
parents
about-
tune in
Yeah.
for,
What about when we
we're
talk
sorry,
about balancing
okay?
turds on our head and
They
like,
always
spraying
they
shit
always
out of our
message
ass?
me when it's like the worst like they'll skip like 50 and then they'll watch the worst possible one.
They're like, this is a great episode.
No, they'll be like, well, what were you talking about? I don't even understand. Like a lot of the time they don't even understand what's
Do
happening.
they know Nostalgia Critic?
No.
Okay, well, you need to get them sped so they're 80% caught up with future episodes.
That's your real big problem here.
Get them.
Get him acclimated.
Yeah.
I don't think they would want it. If they saw that, they would just look at me funny.
Debo, you like this fella, huh?
But they watch Coronation Street, so I don't care.
I don't know what that is.
It's like the worst soap opera in the world.
What if Nostalgia Critic
What do
did an
they think
episode
of-
on Cornatius Street?
Then they would be like, oh, that's the Nostalgia Critic character.
Well, you know what you
Doug,
gotta do
that's
then.
got to be your fucking next target demographic, dude.
Dude, I
No,
hate this
Doug, don't
part.
listen.
Doug, do it.
You got to do some Knight Rider. You got to do some Magnum PI.
Just keep doing what you're doing, Doug.
Doug, you're doing great, baby.
Don't listen to fucking Lyle.
Oh yeah, you do this. That's really cool. That's clever. This is like a lot of clever set pieces.
I know
Really,
a lot of
really hope
people-
they do something similar in Frontiers, but you know, if it's just fun stages,
A lot of
I'll
people will
live.
just watch a show because they've watched it their whole lives and for no other reason. Like my mom and dad have been watching Coronation Street
like Big Bang
for
is on
like 30 or
13,000
40 years
seasons.
straight, and they're like, it's not good. We know. We just watch it because we've watched it
That was
so
dumb.
long.
Why did I
Have you ever
jump?
seen Breaking Bad?
That's what I say. I'm like, how can you watch Breaking? They've seen Breaking Bad. My mom watched Dexter, like which I'm not a fan of, but I know it's better than fucking Coronation Street. So I'm like, when you watch things like
Christ,
that, how
dude.
does it not just break your mind and be like, how could I have watched that other thing for so long?
So when they watch all of it to completion, they've watched like.
Yes.
That's interesting.
I've definitely said this before, but my dad used to fucking watch Smallville.
Oh, it's so
not
bad.
Not realizing it was like a show
Superman.
for fucking like tweenage girls. And he would just get angry at it because it'd just be like weird high school drama, and he'd be
Waiting
like,
for
"Where's
Superman?"
the fucking Superman stuff?" Just like
You're
he
missing the point.
But he watched it like in its entirety, like
That's
probably
crazy.
from its first to its last season for years.
I don't understand, Lyle.
Tell him to watch God, what's the one that fucking Deadly Premonition
He
is
doesn't
based
take
off
any of my
Twin
fucking
Peaks.
suggestions.
Peaks
How
is
far
really
to,
good. Tell him to
Walking
watch
Dead
Twin
did you
Peaks.
guys make it?
He
I'm-
likes Twin Peaks.
Walking Dead, I've already started watching because I like the pilot.
The season 1 was awesome.
Season 1 was
I like
good.
season
Everything
one.
else was fucking awful because they like fired the guy who actually cared.
Yeah, Frank Darabont.
Yeah.
There's a big lawsuit with that thing too.
Season 1 is perfect because it actually follows the comic. Or yeah, it's a comic.
I think that might be the most shitty Hollywood thing done in a long, long time.
I think the pilot's even the best episode. Oh, you just like
The pilot is really good.
The fact they just kicked him out
Very
of
close.
his good show and like it was just so dirty.
Yeah, they're douchebags.
Aren't there like 2 shows now, and one of them's gone like way past where it should have ended?
Really? Look at his eyes. They were like bright yellow.
Hey, Corey, Vector here.
No.
Corey, I'm your father now.
That's unfortunate.
Look at my chain.
Cool, I'm Sonic the Hedgehog.
love gold chains.
I like bling.
I've successfully groomed Sonic.
Everything
achievement
you
for
say,
it.
I trust. I believe everything you tell me,
Editor,
Mr.
make that say
Crocodile.
Groom Sonic.
I think Vector is one of the coolest looking ones.
Vector? I love Vector. Honestly, I love Vector and SBO. I think they're great.
Yeah, Charmy B fucking sucks. They could-
Fucking throw him in the fucking meat grinder where he fucking belongs.
Yeah, it
Like,
should have been Mighty, Vector, and SBO.
yes! Agreed!
I don't know.
Charmy sucks!
Charmy should be literally
'cause he's
stepped on with high
flying.
heels.
It's 'cause
Well,
he
here's the
flies,
thing.
that's
Charmy
it.
sucks, but in the Fleetway comics, see, I remember. The
Fleetway.
Fleetway
It's a Jeff
comics,
Goldblum.
He kills people?
he's like a prince.
Oh.
So he's like,
Lame.
not a boring
B.
dork, yeah, who's annoying.
Does he make life or death decisions?
I think so in Fleetway, yeah.
Who's the most important character whose death he's responsible for?
Tails.
He kills Tails?
Yeah.
What?
Does he sting him and die with him?
Yeah, it's very hard.
Yeah, his guts come out.
Yeah,
Oh,
he tries
you're
to
getting
fly
the
away,
wisps.
but it just flies out with Tails' guts. It's really horrible.
Yeah, it's kind of funny though. I'm joking. I actually don't know. Probably a
what's
robot.
This is cool.
Yeah.
This is cool. This is way better than the bullshit riding around on slow elevators.
That is legitimately a really cool power up.
Sonic Colors, the ultimate is trash, but the one for Wii is good.
What did they change?
It's unplayable. I couldn't even beat the water fucking stage.
Why?
I don't know. It would crash. It would give me an error message.
So it was buggy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I played the level 3 times in a row, and it would crash my fucking Switch every time I played the Ultimate Edition. And I'm like, thanks for the present, Dave. And he's like, I'm so sorry, because he was watching me play it with his hand in his, he's just depressed.
Corey, you missed the whole movie last night.
I did. I was really fucking tired.
Wait, how far did you go, Corey?
I saw him put the fucking thing in the door, and then that was it.
The thing in the door.
In the very beginning.
What movie were you watching?
Ex Machina.
Oh, so you didn't even see the movie at all?
I
You
didn't
literally
see it at
any
all.
of it.
I was like, I'm gonna go lay down, and then I passed out.
God damn it.
I'm sorry.
You missed a great movie.
I
Ex
saw
Machina was good.
Annihilation, and you know what? Annihilation was really good.
It was pretty
Well,
good.
Is that the same director?
Same director and writer, yeah.
Jesus fucking, did you see that shit? That was so awesome.
What's his name,
That was
Zach?
actually
Alex
really alarming.
Garland.
He's great, and he's Zach.
He's amazing.
Not bad, huh, Zach?
I actually think Annihilation was
Go on.
probably one of my favorite movies I've seen in a
That guy,
very long
because what happened
time.
was I saw Ex Machina. I was like, that's a great
That is
movie.
a great
What else
movie.
did that guy make? And then I saw he made a movie called Annihilation. I was like, that was great.
Yeah,
and then
this
also
guy-
on his IMDb is he wrote 28 Days Later, but he didn't direct
That's
it.
a really good movie.
Danny Boyle did.
Yeah,
That guy's a fucking genius then, Jesus.
yeah, he is. I mean, and he also made a show called Devs, a
28
miniseries.
Days
Oh, he
Later.
made Devs?
Yeah, did you see that one?
I've heard of it.
28 Days Later is probably the most honest, like, apocalypse that could happen. Is like a virus that, like, it's basically, I don't know, like they all go crazy instead of wanting to eat people. They're just like insane.
They just want to thumb your eyes out.
Yeah, kinda, and spit blood on you.
It's kind of a troll move.
In the movie.
In real life, I'm just saying to spit on someone and take their eyes off.
Oh my god, this thing's so broken.
Troll move.
It's cool.
Honestly, that would suck. Getting your eyes pulled out.
I don't think so.
Gotta be honest. I feel like that would be a downgrade.
I think your other senses
Corey,
would
give me your
pretty
best
easily.
argument. Give me your best argument for why it'd be horrible to have your eyes ripped out of your head painfully.
You gave one away. It would be painful.
That's not an argument, not logical, brother.
I mean, everything's
That's
painful.
yeah, that's not logical.
Just waking
Corey.
up is painful.
Will this hit me?
Ow.
So you just stood there and let that happen.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it was for the greater good.
But I
Corey.
didn't feel anything. I haven't been injected with like virtual reality pain. Woo!
Corey, you're going so fast I can barely keep up.
I hope that I didn't fall in some weird context.
Spikes! Who said that? Was that Tails?
I think so.
No,
Cool.
it was Sonic. What is happening?
I have no idea which way you're supposed to be going, man.
I honestly don't either. Let's just hope I'm going
I'm
somewhere.
completely flipped turned upside down.
Weapon up and all around.
Up and down and all around.
I guess I'm going somewhere.
All right.
Okay, right is the direction you gotta go.
Oh yeah, the arrows. I'm just gonna follow this.
Oh,
there we go.
There you go.
Look at that little thing.
So proud of you, Corey.
I mean, it's cool. The context of using this is cool.
So are those things like little parasites that go in Sonic and make him turn into
There's
spikes?
the wisps.
Yeah, they are actually. Oh fuck.
You get
You
on
gotta,
that thing.
Yeah, you gotta get
underneath.
I know, but it's hard to get off this thing.
on the... There you go.
Oh.
Jesus shit. The fuck is happening?
You gotta go up.
Jesus, eggs and waffles.
Jesus, eggs, waffles, and Commodore Christ. I'm trying not to curse. Try saying stuff without cursing. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to not curse.
Nards.
What is happening? That
You
was
just launched
awesome.
the-
Corey,
bunch
you
of
can't tell me
missiles.
not to curse and then do something fucked up like that.
Yeah.
What?
There's no other word for it, man.
What?
That was just fucked up.
Corey, if I tried to not use dirty language, I wouldn't be able to. You understand? Capiche?
What does capiche mean, Zach?
Well, if I told you, it would take too long to explain. Just know that I do know what it means.
You know, okay.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. This is getting annoying
In case you ever
now.
wanted to ask
I can
again.
count on you.
Too
for
much
that.
shit in the way. I
Anytime,
don't want to
bro.
deal with
Like-
this.
Yeah.
Thanks for almost explaining it.
Well, I mean, I did explain. I just don't think you picked up on it, but that's fine. You know, like...
Jesus Christ.
If you hit that
Lyle,
bouncer,
you
does
know
it.
what I said, right?
I got it,
yeah,
yeah.
Lyle got it, so...
Yeah, but Lyle always lies about stuff.
No, I've never lied about that.
Just because it's his name, you can't...
Okay, I gotta hit this.
I haven't heard that one since grade school.
Is that really your name, Lyle? Is your name truly Lyle? Is it actually
That
Lyle?
was the biggest lie of all.
Yeah,
You're not
greatest lie I
lying.
ever told.
Your name actually is
His
Lyle.
real name is Billibert, but he changed it.
Bilbert? That's an awful name.
That's why he changed it to Lyle.
Lyle's real name is Nephrim.
Billibert Nephrim?
Yeah.
Nephrim Lyle? Nephelham.
Nibblehelm.
Nephrim sounds
Lyle.
like weirdly like biblical, like something
Nephilim
you'd
is
hear
a-
in fucking Dante's Inferno.
That is a real biblical. It's
Now you can
Nephilim.
What are you doing, you fucking idiots?
I'm sorry.
Isn't Willie Nephilim the fucking
Not you.
acoustic guitar guy?
I have no idea. I'm horrible with musicians' names.
Who? I don't
The
know.
guy that Hank Hill likes. Who goes, "You're Willie Nephilim.
Oh, yeah,
You
Willie
have
Nephilim.
come from
yeah,
the
yeah,
heavens
yeah,
to
yeah.
Sounds like a fairy
exterminate
name.
That
our
is Willie
people."
Nephilim. You're right. You're
Yeah,
absolutely
yeah,
Sounds
right.
like the name of a fairy.
My
I don't mean it
wife
in
fell
that
out of an
context.
airplane, and I wish she was dead.
What?
Were there people when that happened, like actually like, oh, thank God they killed Peggy?
Probably.
Like, I know
What
if they ever
happens?
fake out killed Lisa Simpson, there'd be a bunch of people like, oh, thank you.
That would be
They
good.
should just do it now. Just have her get crushed by something.
Yeah, the Simpsons have never tackled the death of a child.
Yeah, that would be what
It's missed
brings-
opportunity,
I'm
honestly.
gonna stop acting silly now, Marge.
gonna tackle the death of
Marge, let's kill
I
Lisa.
can't salivate over shrimp anymore,
Hey,
knowing my
guys.
daughter is
Homer
dead.
hasn't touched his shrimp in over an
Homer,
8
you
millennia.
haven't touched your food.
It's been 1 week since Lisa's
I don't
died. You need
like
to move
shrimp.
on.
I can't, Marge. That's the fucked up thing I can't.
The fucked up
I
thing.
realized that she was an enabler for my simple lifestyle. And now I must be the smart
He's like,
one.
no, Lisa sucked, Homer. She wasn't
sucked.
even our
She was
child.
so
She was
annoying.
the most. She was
She was
the
so lame,
most.
Lowell.
Hey, are we talking about my
poison
dead?
in the vegetables so Lisa would die.
Yeah, Homer, I'll be Lisa now.
Barney is Lisa now. You need to accept him into our family.
I won't ever.
That works for me.
But then, like, Barney's like,
This is a better outcome in general.
but then Barney would be like, hey, homie, I think we should all become feminists. That was my Barney.
I'm
It's
a
not very good.
vegetarian saxophone player.
I watched the new
feminist.
Ghostbusters movie and I loved it.
Jesus Christ, I'm living in hell.